Powered by Virginia Radio.
Mr. Russell. I think I'm gonna stick with the Mr. Russell. I like that. It puts a little respect on his name. You know what I'm saying? I like that. And that's the Mr. Spell that out, okay? Mister, y'all. So this king right here is Jack of all trades, which I got a brand called Jack of all trades.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So when I get that all of that material and stuff like that, I'm gonna make sure you know what I'm saying, I bless you with something, because you are definitely you belong, like you gonna be one of my models. How about that? That's what you gonna be. So I'm honored to have you here is basically what I'm trying to say, and we are gonna get started with the interview for y'all tonight and get down to the get down. I feel like Mr. Russell is gonna give y'all the rundown tonight. So that's what I've been telling everybody all week, and I'm excited about that. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with the first question, y'all, and then we're gonna get into this track that actually he was the writer of the whole track, right?
No, I just came up with the concept, and I did the production and the engineering on the track. My son actually wrote the track, but we collaborated on it, and he actually took parts from the book, and
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope. Yeah, because it's a part of the soundtrack for the book, y'all. So we're gonna get into all of that though. So anyway, I'm very curious about your backstory and what led to where you are. Now you have a lot of talents and accomplishments, but the fact that you published a book is a big deal. I'm sure there are other writers listening that would love to know their dream to be an author isn't impossible. So with that being said, tell me some struggles you experienced that might have made you lose hope, and how did you overcome them?
Well, writing is something that I always enjoyed doing ever since like I can remember, like grade school. Like I wrote poems, short stories, stuff like that. But growing up, like I was kind of like a bookworm, but I was kind of like one of the cool kids. So it wasn't cool to be smart. So I kind of kept a lot of those things hidden.
Okay.
And it wasn't until years later. I was incarcerated from 2004 to 2011, and during that time, I reached and found a lot of the, I ain't gonna say hidden passions, but some of the things that I enjoyed doing growing up that I didn't get a chance to, to take it to the next level. So I did a lot of writing, I did a lot of like learning instruments, stuff like that. So
that's amazing. I love that. So with that being said, I think that your answer for that was really definitely right on the nail, because there's a lot of people out here, even with those struggles, like even you're saying that you found yourself in that time that you were down.
Right.
But now a lot of people in that time that they're down, when they get out, now what was it about when you got out of doing that time that made you actually do something? Because a lot of people out here not doing nothing after they get done with that.
What I came up with, I knew I wanted to publish the book. I sent it out to a publishing company while I was incarcerated, and they offered me $1.50 a book. Like, they offered me a deal.
While you were incarcerated, you said that.
Yeah.
Now that's ambition.
Right.
Yes.
And I had at that time I had 2 years left on my sentence, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna take this. I'm good right now. I'll wait till I get out. I'll self-publish. But I didn't want to just come straight home and publish it. Like I had some plans, a couple things I wanted to do. So I was like, once I do it, I want to be able to have when I publish it, I want to have a story behind it. Even though I already had a story, but I wanted the before and the after.
Right.
Yeah. So
the come up and all of that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, I'm excited to read this book, y'all. I think you all need to get a copy, and then let's talk about where is it available at real quick.
Right now it's on Amazon, and I actually have some at my place of business.
All right.
I got them on deck, so it's cheaper if you get them from me, but you can get them on Amazon.
Okay, so y'all make sure y'all contact him for that, for sure. All right. Yeah. Y'all better be listening, man. And also how he said that, because I'm a mom, so I have to highlight the fact that you said specifically when you was growing up, you was a bookworm, and that wasn't really the coolest thing.
Nah, it wasn't. But you know.
So that kind
I
of
embrace
slows
it
the
now.
exactly. That slows our dreams down, y'all.
Yeah.
So for your children, make sure you're teaching your children that is the coolest thing in the world for them to be smart. My son is 3 years old and he loves to read.
Yeah.
And you know, every time he come to me with a book, sometimes in my head I be like, "Oh my God, he keep coming with this same book," but I keep reading it. And now it seems like he be reading it to me. He tell me what it say.
Yeah, I told my mom, like, I think I was like 7th or 8th grade, and actually, I was in 6th grade, and my great grandmother, she gave my mom this. It was like a bunch of encyclopedias, and I used to just pop them open, and just read front to back, like.
I feel like I remember, I don't know, because I remember my mom getting the whole, it was a time period where the encyclopedias was, I guess, getting delivered to the door or something, because my mom had them too. They had the gold rim on them, and I used to go and, hey.
It was burgundy, had the gold.
Yes. Yep. All right, now I felt the love. All right, I feel like I'm getting up there now. Times are changing. They ain't sending no phone books, no encyclopedias, nothing to the house now, nothing but bills. That's it.
Google and YouTube is a new encyclopedia.
Right? Oh my goodness. We're not even going to get into that. That's a whole nother session. So, I see you did write and produce the soundtrack to Hustler's Ambition. I mean, you said, write and produce. I did say produce the engineer. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Tell me how long have you been, because even though you're not on the track, I want to know, how long have you been doing music, and were you ever doing your own music? Yeah, music is my life. Like my father, like both sides, mother, father, like music has just been in my life ever since growing up. Like I was a R&B head, I was a hip hop head growing up. Like I did everything hip hop that you could think of, like break dancing, rapping, DJing. Okay, like break dancing.
Every element, spray paint, like everything, every element of hip hop. I definitely did some of it. So just all art. You just always been an art head. Mm-hmm. I love that. That sounds like somebody we can see here to here. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get into this track. I think this is a perfect time. You know, I don't want to bore you with the questions, y'all. I gotta give you some music, because music is life. This is Hustler's Ambition. That's my son, LOR. He's a really dope artist. He reached back and kind of he gave me the feel of the book, because the book was based in a specific time. It's a street novel, and it was based like the early 2000s. So he went back to like the early 2000 feel for this track. So. Okay, and is it on all platforms? Yes, definitely. Do they type just LOR together or dots? Actually, you have to type in just FOE, which is the whole movement we got going on, and featuring LOR, but it's Hustler's Ambition. That's the name.
Powered by Virginia Radio. That's
LOR again, y'all. Oh my goodness. I'm vibing with the Hustler's Ambition, because I'm a hustler, so how can I not, right? You know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody in the building is feeling this vibe. What about you, Loud?
Loud facts. I'm a hustler. You already know.
You already know. A hustler. Yes. Ambition, a hustler's ambition. You know, when I get the hook, I'm on, you know? Alright. Yes. So, I want to talk to you next about this lounge of yours, the Smoke Spot. Yeah. Now, the Smoke Spot has been doing events, and I've even heard that you guys are starting your own platform for podcasters. Yes. So tell the people what they can do if interested in collaborating or just to network with you on events.
Well, I'm on, you can inbox me up here on Facebook, Mr. Russell, Mr. spelled out, Russell, RUSSELL, or you can find me on Instagram. The Smoke Spot's page is Smoke Spot 757, and then I have f.o.e_ entertainment on Instagram as well. Okay. And just hit me up and we can connect.
Okay, network. So that's a humble man, y'all. So you ain't got to go through the whole team yet, but. I mean, he's getting there. I've been seeing him doing some stuff, and it gets there fast. Y'all know Loud blew up overnight. Now y'all can't even talk loud. No, I'm just playing.
I wish.
Loud gang, y'all. Then I
wish I
had
could
to, I had
blow
to
up
show love
overnight.
to the boss.
Been in this shit for 20 years.
Definitely a process. Definitely a process.
It is a process, but when you get there, hey, they have to start putting that respect on your name. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So this next question is actually leading into that. I had the opportunity to perform at the Smoke Spot actually back in February.
Definitely. Appreciate having you.
Yes. When Richmond came to the 757, shouts out to Richmond again.
They'll be back next month.
Okay. Yeah. I loved it. So with that being said, the atmosphere, the setting, the vibes, everything was honestly amazing. It was a packed show though. Yeah. So I'm curious. Your business is growing fast. Do you see yourself outgrowing the one lounge and creating a franchise or even relocating to a spacious building? Something more spacious?
Yeah, definitely. I don't know necessarily a franchise, but I definitely looking to, definitely move to a bigger spot, definitely.
Just a little upgrade
right now,
sometime
it's cozy,
soon.
It's nice, but my vision is something, a lot bigger.
I can see it for sure. And I'm only saying that because like when you go in there, Loud, have you been in there for an event?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like I mean the place is packed up. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The people are showing up for Mr. Russell. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Carlos bringing them out. So y'all gotta make sure, you know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all show support when y'all see him doing something because actually everything takes for us to build our business. So the more we support, the quicker it's going to be for him to get there. And when he gets bigger, hey, then when we perform it, it's going to look even bigger because we can bring even more people. Right. You see what I'm saying? Because if you can pack that house out, you're going to pack the next house out. And that's going to be double the people.
Definitely.
Hey, so we're going to be lit. I can't wait because I'm going to keep performing in the Smoke Spot. When we get that big spot, I'm going to have even more people in the audience. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm definitely going to be always in there though for the next couple events. I'm actually gonna come on the podcast with you, right? You're gonna have me on one of the podcasts. Definitely. Tell me a little bit about that. What's the name of that podcast coming?
The Black Wall Street Perspective, and I'm definitely just trying to look at entrepreneurship from like the during the time of 1920 Tulsa, Oklahoma. Try to get that vibe and, you know what I'm saying, just try to enlighten, our people so we can understand that, we are kings and queens.
Yes.
Emperors and empresses and,
For sure. That's the type of stuff y'all need to be interested in as much as y'all interested in everything else.
Right. Gotta have that balance. Like, it's okay to turn up and all that, but, you know what I'm saying, let's build something too.
Yes.
Definitely.
And when you allow someone to enlighten you, you can go back and enlighten someone else. So right. it's a never ending effect, for sure. So this question right here, you said you didn't never see my questions, right?
I actually got a chance to look at it like right before I came in. So
okay. I do try not to throw it on y'all. I do try to send the questions a little early. But this question right here was just I had to ask it. Women are a big help, but a lot of times the wrong one can make you lose track and vice versa for men. The wrong man can make us lose track, ladies. I have to ask, being that you wrote Hustler's Ambition, do you feel a hustler's ambition can be multiplied by the right woman? And do you experience that bond where someone supports and helps you build? Doesn't have to be a lover, actually.
Definitely. I definitely got, like, my strongest support has been females. Like, that's been my rock, whether it's my mom, my aunt.
Yes.
Some of my children's mother. You know what I'm saying? My rock right there. Like, that's definitely. It's important. Like, we can always do stuff alone, but it's always better when you got somebody that got your back or you got a decent support system.
That's what I wanted to get to.
Right.
Yeah, for real. And then a lot of people, I feel like now 2022 it's programmed in everybody's head to just say, I don't need nobody. Right. I even do it a lot. You know what I'm saying? Right. And we have to really open up more to people who are willing to help us. It's people out here giving us advice on a daily, trying to help us. Hey, if you're out there doing a podcast, doing a show, I'm somebody who was doing a show, and I've been doing this show for, I think, almost over a year now. And I was one of the first shows on the station, y'all. And I mean, I've grown excuse my French, but I've grown so much, and it was a lot of advice, some of it that I didn't want to take, and some of it that I did want to take. But at the end of the day, I have to be, I'm learning that I have to be more open to taking that help. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people really just trying to help you. So don't push away somebody who is helping you. And I started with women in the question because a lot of people push away women who are trying to help. I get that a lot. You know what I'm saying? Right. And they're like, oh, I don't need you to do this. I don't need you to do this. It happens with a lot of men pushing away women. And since he said hustler's ambition, I'm like, you know what? How does this hustler feel about his come up? Did he do it all by himself? Is he one of them people that's gonna sit here and say, oh nah, I came up all by myself, ain't nobody helped me do nothing, I done got it out the mud?
I could easily say that, but it wouldn't be true. But you know what I'm saying? Like I was instrumental in majority of it, but it still wouldn't have been possible without that help. You know, even the part like when I was incarcerated, like, you know, I had a support system there, like that made my time easier where I could, you know, write and you know, concentrate on those type of things because I had, you know what I'm saying, like I had a support, so I didn't have to, you know, it helped me not get into, because even if you're in prison, you still can get into things. It's a lot of stuff to get into, believe it or not. Like people think if you're out here that, you know, you can get into, you know, it's some of everything you can get into, but it's the same way behind those walls. Like, you know, so me having a support system, it, you know, allowed me to be able to concentrate and
keep you
focus.
out of all of that.
Right.
Yeah. So y'all support. Don't forget. If you love somebody, support somebody, for sure. So I know you have the studio and you make beats as well, right?
Correct.
Okay. So where can they go get your beats from?
I knew this question was coming. Somebody asked me this earlier. It's gonna sound crazy. I've never ever sold a beat. I haven't put my beat on any of the platforms.
You know I make websites,
I have thousands of beats.
You know I make websites, right?
Yep.
So, you know, if you need somebody to just collect all that and put it on the site so they can buy it, let me know. And if not, you know, just put it in the works. Whoever the secretary or the assistant is, put it in the works. Or if it's just a notebook that's assisting you, write it down. Because I need beats. Man, we all need beats.
I got a ton of them. Like, it's crazy because beat making is something I do for the love, for the passion. So I don't do it to make money, even though I know I could.
I'm about to say that means you're good.
Yeah.
If you're making it for the passion, that means you're good. Your price should be the highest one, but I ain't gonna say it no more.
Yeah, I send the beats to like you know, FOE stands for family over everything, and it's basically all family members. It's my kids, my cousins, my nephews, and all of us do music, you know, and it's just. We vibe, you know, everybody's their own individual, but we come together as a collective, you know, for collaborations. You know, we get in the studio and we work.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to actually ask you next about the people in your circle, because I actually had the pleasure of interviewing your daughter, whom you manage, right? Something like
that. For now, I'm her dadager. That's what she called it.
Okay, you know? Okay. The one and only lit kid, Asia. Much respect to the queen, because I love her music. She's most definitely on the rise to stardom. And I found out in that interview that she has siblings also. I know you talked about your son tonight that are in the music industry. So how many artists in your family are doing the music right now as far as FOE Entertainment?
All right. We have, I have Lit Kid Asia. I have my oldest daughter, Hayla, the singer. Her vocals is crazy, and her writing, her penmanship is bananas.
Okay.
I have Kaya. She's pregnant right now, so she's taking a break from music, but she's a talented rapper and singer and writer as well. My baby boy Mari, he also raps, and of course LOR. He been doing music ever. He wrote his first song at 7 years old. You know. I had a studio back then before I went to prison, and I kept him in the studio. So he's been basically around music all his life. Me and her used to battle. We used to go at it, like
Not battle. Not battle. Okay.
High school and even after he was born, like we just have like little freestyle sessions, and
Yes.
So it's in his blood.
Yeah, it's just in there. It's just, I hear it all in the family. Yes. So I definitely am excited about meeting all of them. Actually, you gotta.
And I left out a few. It's a few cousins that actually help with the found. That's actually the foundation of it. I have a cousin, Ray, Black Promise. He's in the battle circuit. He's
Promise, my God.
yeah. That's my
Okay.
cousin. He's a
Word.
Russell just like me. Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, he's definitely one of the pillars of FOE, of this whole movement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Well, shout out
Chris
to the
Wish.
team.
He's incarcerated right now. He's very talented. You'll see a little later, but he's definitely a problem.
Yeah, and we actually gonna get into a track with Chris Wish on it, and I'm gonna ask you one more question before we go to that though. So, what's the most difficult part about being a published author?
I think with me being self-published is, I guess, like the marketing part. Like, I don't really have a marketing team, so and with me doing so much, I kind of put my book on the shelf for a couple months, and I said now I'm gonna get back and start do some guerrilla promoting and marketing. So I'm trying to do as many interviews, reach out to some bookstores, and just work on. But that's the biggest thing, like the whole marketing part of it.
Right.
Guerrilla marketing. Come holler at your guy.
Gotcha.
For sure. I mean, honestly, whenever I get ready to go do something, I need to get some of them because it's just something. It's a great book. It's a great book. I haven't even read it yet, and just the concept of it, I'm already knowing that it's something that y'all need to read. You hear me? Yeah. just the concept.
It's a page turner, and I actually have part 2 that'll be out later this year.
Oh, you're doing a part 2.
Yeah, I already got it. I haven't wrote it yet, but it's in my head. Like, I have it written in my head.
It's coming.
Yeah, but it's definitely coming.
It's on the way.
It's definitely on the way.
Well, I got one, y'all. I'm gonna start reading tonight.
Yeah.
Yes.
I promise you'll be done in a couple of days.
Yeah, one of those. I'm not putting it down until I figure out what else was said. So, one more. What's the most challenging part about being an engineer and studio owner?
Studio owner part. It's challenging. I guess dealing with can I say this? I mean, the fuckery. Nah, but like I guess the most challenging part is trying to filter through the BS.
Yes.
Like, far as like people booking, trying to book, and like
see
showing up.
Now he gonna make me scratch my head because I done booked with him and I ain't show up.
Nah, I ain't talking about that.
Yes, he is.
We communicate. Nah, it's just like I get people that are like, right now when I deal with a lot of people want to call the day of, like, hey, can I come record? And I be like I've been told you, like, book with me.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just pop up and it don't work like that.
Yeah, that's your schedule, and that's just what people have to respect. And you know what? The ones that's with the BS and don't know when they want to come in and can't schedule, it's all right. You don't need them because you got so much business coming in from the other ones. You gonna be all right.
And what I do now, though, to try to eliminate it, like, even if I'm free that day and somebody called me, I'm not free. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
book, like, because I don't want to make that a habit. So
I know that's
what I'm
right.
starting to do now.
That's how we have to handle business now. That's a real entrepreneur speaking right there. All right, so this next track we're gonna get into, y'all, is Full Moon. This is Full Moon featuring Gas Man, and this is Chris Wish, right?
And Gas Man.
Yes.
Yeah. Gas Man is another artist, part of FOE. It's like my son's best friend. He's like my godson. He's a beast.
Powered by Virginia. Radio.
Music is life, y'all. Bringing the underground above ground. That was Chris Wish featuring Gas Man, Full Moon, y'all. That is from the soundtrack of Hustler's Ambition by Carlos Russell. Yes. This has been a beautiful interview. I'm enjoying myself. I have been enlightened. I don't know about y'all. So if you had to leave the hustlers, musicians, entrepreneurs, fathers with one message, what would that be?
I don't know. Follow your dreams. Just what I'm saying. Like keep pushing. Like when one door closed, another one will open. Like, and it's a process. Like you can't expect things overnight. So like if it's not like working out, like you got to keep pushing, keep grinding, and the universe, like things gonna fall in place. If you put the work in, it's definitely gonna fall in place.
Okay.
Definitely.
Y'all heard it from Mr. Russell yourself.
And support those dreams of the kids, like, cause they, like our future's in their hands. So, we gotta, whatever they want to do, like support them. If it's something positive, support them.
Yes.
Even if it's something that you might not be rocking with, or you won't, you're not agreeing with, support them. Encourage them. Don't force them, but just push them and encourage them. Without trying to force them.
Yes. That was something special for the parents, for the fathers
definitely.
and the mothers,
Definitely.
I believe. Yes. Y'all, it has been great, and I'm sure that he is going to be back. And if he's not back, his book is going to be back, because I'm going to be talking about it, and his music is going to be back. And y'all make sure y'all stop by the Smoke Spot. Now, are you open in the daytime?
Yes, I definitely am, but mostly I'm doing most of my recording in the daytime.
Okay.
But pretty soon I'm gonna separate the two. But as of right now, I'm
That's all right.
multi-purpose.
So I mainly for the book, because I want y'all to go and cop this book. Okay, I want y'all to find.
Come get the book in the daytime.
Yes.
My doors are open.
Bet. So even if he is, getting ready to record something, hit him up, inbox him, let him know you coming to get your copy. Go cop that, because you need that. You know what I'm saying?
The numbers on Google too. You can Google the Smoke Spot and get the direct number.
For
the
sure.
Address and the number. Everything is. You can Google it. Definitely.
Y'all make sure y'all Google it, baby. All right, it's been a pleasure. This king is actually going to get out on me tonight. He's going to leave. I'm going to continue playing some great music features for y'all, though, okay?
Yes, I appreciate you allowing me to, get on your platform and, show the world what I got going on.
I was honored.
I'm
For
honored.
real. For real. That's how it be.
Appreciate you too, big homie.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna try to snap a picture of us real quick while we serenade y'all. With this next track. This next track is Lies from Taj Pure, y'all, all the way from Atlanta, Georgia.
Powered by Virginia. Radio.